Hello, as promised, here are our working out for these questions. When we are factorizing, I always choose the AC method because it helps us work out any type of factorizing questions. So we have an equation that is ax squared plus bx plus c. So AC method, the numbers before the x squared is going to be my a, before the x is going to be my b, and the c is going to be my final number with no variable. So my a in this case is 1, b is -5, and c is -14. I need more numbers that multiply to get me ac, but when I add or subtract, I should get a -5, which is my b. So 1 times -14 is 14. Basically, I need factors of -14. So 1 times by 14. Remember, one of the numbers has to be negative because I'm looking for -14. And 1 has to be. So 1's going to be negative, 1's going to be positive. I've got 2 times by 7. These are factors of 14. Now, the only factors that match when I add or subtract would be 7 times by 2. 7 take away 2 would give me 5. 2 take away 7 would give me -5, which is what we need. That means our negative would be the bigger number 7, and that's going to be it. That's all. Now, when you're putting it through, it's literally x plus 2, x minus 7. Okay, now let's take a look at B. When expanding double brackets with surds, I will always recommend going grid method. So when we're drawing a grid method, so I'm drawing a grid. Okay, I'm going to now expand it. So I'm multiplying 2 root 5 plus 1 with 3 root 5 take away 1. So 3, now let's expand it. 3 times 2 is 6, and root 5 times root 5 will give me 5. So they're multiplying, which means that's what I get for this one. 2 root 5 times by -1 will give me -2 root 5. 3 root 5 times by +1 will give me 3 root 5, but positive. -1 times by +1 will give me a -1. Remember, we're multiplying. Now, when I'm taking a look at this, I now have 30 plus 3 root 5, take away 2 root 5, take away 1. Okay? These are my like terms, and these are my like terms. So I can add and subtract them together. And I can add 30, take away 1 gives me 29. 3 root 5 take away 2 root 5 will give me positive 1 root 5. Or I can just say 29, add root 5. Either one is perfectly okay. Now, question C, I'm rationalizing the denominator. What that means is, in this case, they don't want the root in the denominator. So when we rationalize the denominator, we're getting rid of the root in the denominator. So it's got 6 over root 12. I don't want the root 12. The only thing that can get rid of that root 12 is multiplying it with root 12. Now, because it's a fraction, anything I do to the denominator, I need to do to the numerator. I'm going to multiply that to the numerator as well. So I've got 6 root 12. Root 12 times root 12 is going to give me square root of 144, which is the same thing as 12. So I can write that. Now, it's not simplified, and it's not in a form that they've asked us either. 6 and root 12 can be simplified. How can we simplify 6 and root 12? What will I get? 6, they both can come in a 6 times table. So I've got root 12 over 2. However, it's still not in the form of that. That means in the form of what question's asking, that means there's still some working out left. Root 12, now it's very important to note that root 12 is the same thing as square root of 4 times our square root of 3. Square root of 4 can be simplified, which is the same thing as square root of 4 is 2. Root 3 can be written like this. So that means that I've got 2 root 3 over my 2, which means I can simplify that and I'm left with square root of 3. It's very important that you realize that each of these questions are 2 marks each. Once you finish that, you get 6 marks in total for all of these questions. Thank you.